Hi, ನನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು Sunidhi Ramesh. Hi, my name is Sunidhi Ramesh. I have maybe 19, 20 cousins, and my brother and I are the only ones that are here in the United States, and we're the only ones who have the opportunity to have, stellar American education, and I have the opportunity to go to medical school and things like that, and just my parents have kind of reminded us gently every now and then that it's like, you guys are the ones that are here, and you guys are the ones that have the opportunity. And for that reason, there's always a little bit of pressure to work a little harder than everyone else and to do a little more than everyone else, and not be satisfied with just doing okay or doing good, and always have to do better and do great. The pressure to be successful, I don't know if it comes from them. I think it comes from me seeing them, seeing what they've done for us. My mom, when I was younger, I didn't fully process this, but there were days or even weeks at a time where she would really, really miss home. And, home for her, she's very close with her parents, with her family, and, she married my dad, and then within a year they were no longer in India. Seeing that, and that's like the ultimate sacrifice to me, to being away from someone, people that you love and people that you grew up with, and country that you love, just to up and be in a new place, just for the hope that your kids will have a better life than you did. And that concept, and every now and then seeing my tears in her eyes, really, that was where the I need to be successful came from. I'm currently a senior at Emory University, double majoring in neuroscience and sociology. Also currently pre-med, so going through the medical school application process, which is a whole battle in itself. I am currently president of the United Indian Student Alliance. Our kind of landmark event, our hallmark event, is ATL Tamasha, which is a dance competition that happens every November. So the dance competition usually features multiple dance styles. So in India, there's a ton of dance styles that originate from different parts. We bring in teams from all over the Southeast. So we had teams from North Carolina, Florida, Tennessee, Georgia, obviously. And they all come and they perform, and they compete for a monetary prize, essentially. But it's a huge logistical undertaking. We had around 1,200 guests in the audience. It was a sold-out show. Obviously, getting the teams to Atlanta, getting them situated. We had a mixer, we had an after party, so it was just a lot of planning that had to go into it. It's nice to have a consistent commitment where I can kind of continue to forge my Indian identity through it. But also it's just a great thing to have all these people come together to celebrate the culture, to celebrate dance. I think Bollywood fusion itself is kind of a dance metaphor for being Indian American. They switch from, a very classic pop song to a very Bollywood song to a Bhangra song, and all of this in a 6-minute performance. And so I think it's very similar to what Indian Americans in the United States are. It's like a very big mix of Indian culture and American culture. And I think it's really cool that, that shows itself through dance. There's a good number of Indian Americans in the United States, and I think there's a very wide spectrum of, where, how Indian or how American people are and how they blend the two cultures together. I'd like to think I'm a good 50-50. I think for me it's now a little confusing as to like what's considered American, what's considered Indian, just because I've mixed things together so much at this point. So here everyone says, oh yeah, she's the Indian girl, or that she's Indian, and then I go to India and obviously outwardly I blend in well there, but the minute I open my mouth and start speaking English, everyone's like, oh, she's American, or everyone from my family more or less, extended family, knows that we grew up in the United States, so we're always the American kids. And it's been an interesting process to kind of figure out where, I think my brother and I both feel this way, to kind of figure out where we belong. Not that anyone's been like pushing us away in either place, but just this concept of Indian American and the spectrum, and what is Indian, what is American, I don't really know if I know.